Alright guys, you know, Terra's a new unit. I like Terra, so we're going to take her to a few more trials to have some fun with her. The thing with Terra is, everyone knows that her limit burst just, deletes trials from existence. So instead of just going in and using her LB and one-shotting every single trial ever, we're going to use her as a chainer a little bit, just because I totally realize that her LB is the proper way to use her, but we already know that her LB just kills everything instantly. So let's use her chains just for the fun of it to, have some enjoyment out of it. So we're going to start with the Everyone's Grudge trial, the Tonberry. We're going to be using my Terra. Her base form is built for Demon Killer. We've got 4400 magic. We're using Double Rod to synergize with Realm. And we've got 300% magical Demon Killer. Shift form, we're going to be doing her evocation chaining. We're not going to use the LB, so we're not using LB damage. We're using one rod, and we are using her sword as well. And we've got 300 Evo boost and 280 Esper boost. And there we go. We don't need killers in the shift form. We're taking Joestar. He's got pretty much the same thing. He's got rod and sword for the base form. He's got some demon killer. We've got 4600 magic and 200 demon. Shift form, he's using double sword, which is not going to synergize with the realm, but still, that does give more Evo damage, so that's nice as well. Let's see here. We should be capped on stats. We are capped on both Evo and Evo damage. It's kind of a weird system. And then for the rest of the team, we're going to be doing phasey. Shift form, we're not going to use the base form. Shift form is going to cover the magical attacks, the usual stuff. She's also our breaker. Got some water and earth resist. The fight's gonna be over before that matters, but technically she has it. Nicole is going to be for buffing mitigation. He's also our provoke evade tank, and then Realm is going to be doing realm things. I gave her lots of hit points and auto healing with Phoenix Synergy, so she can self-sustain her cannibalism skills that damage herself. She's a little bit vicious in that she consumes her own health to use most of her skills. But that's fine. Alright, so turn one, we're going to have Realm. Let's go ahead and do a Fire Imperil and a Rod Imperil to get us set up. Let's have Phasey Shift. And we're going to do Nereid's Kiss. And we'll do a Break to break the primary boss. Let's see, Nicole will go ahead and do his unlocks and some mitigation buffs. Let's see, Terra is gonna... Nope, we're not gonna shift yet. We're gonna stay in the base form as we unlock Quadcast. So we're going to unlock magic and have the glitch. Alright, we're going to unlock magic and double Farega. And then we're going to unlock magic and double Farega with the friend. And we're gonna do that on the Master Tonberry. This shouldn't push a threshold. This is supposed to be a setup turn for the chaining. Yeah, we didn't push the threshold. Alright, now we've got Quadcast, and now the damage is going to ramp up quite a bit. So turn one hurts pretty bad. It's phasey, though, so she doesn't really care. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and shift, and we're going to quadruple chain Chaos Wave, the original Chaos Wave frames. This is an evocation skill. It's AoE and non-elemental. It is non-elemental, but it does a ton of damage, so it's fine, even though it's non-elemental. As long as the boss is not immune or resistant to non-elemental damage, this is actually more damage than her fire chain with an Imperil. It's kind of strange. Realm's going to jump in here as well. We're just going to single cast Chaos Wave Awaken to build the chain quicker because it is non-elemental. This is not going to proper chain, but it won't break the chain if you single cast it. So we're only going to single. And then we'll just use Masterpiece Sketch to make her, cannibalize herself some more. Pretty good. We're going to finish next turn. Alright, Nicole can just go ahead and, we'll just do a barrier with Nicole. Let's see. Nicole will just barrier stance twice. Fina and Daisy can splash fight and cover. And that's it. The boss is going to get mad that we killed his little friends, but Phasey doesn't really care. Yeah, Phasey takes no damage. We got Dispelled, which is, irritating, but we'll just go ahead and rebuff magic with Nicole's LB, and we'll just reload everyone. and close out this fight. Okay, there we go. And if we hadn't finished off the fight in 3 turns, Terra would have been back in the base form. We would have reapplied Amplify with Realm and used her fire chaining until her shift form is back up. And you would just repeat the rotation. But, I mean, you know, we did it in 2.5 turns. The first turn's a setup round. I don't really count that, but I guess you kind of have to. So 3 turns of chaining. You know, we could have done it on turn 2 with her LB, but that's not as exciting. It is more powerful, though, gotta admit. Anyway, let's try another one. See you in a sec. Alright guys, last night we used Joestar to kill the Tonberry. This time we're going to kill the Scorn of the Two-Headed Dragon Extreme with Terra's Chaining again. Now I know that her LB would one-shot the dragon, but you know, I want to do something different. We all know Terra's LB kills everything. Let's play with her chaining a little bit. So we're going to use the dragon team to take care of this. We're going to use Renora to passive provoke 300% ice resist for the top head. He's dual wielding pistols for the gauge break. He's also going to be our double mirage for the bottom head. Rosa dual wield katanas, you know what she does. We got Quarrel's Blaster, so she can help support chain for damage. Shadow, he has a Neovision's Awakening. Shadow has the katana gauge break skills. He's going to break the gauge really well. Realm, dual wield katanas. She's going to do the support things, you know, Rod and Peril and all that. Terra, base form for the chaining. We're doing dual wield rods. We've got 300% Dragon Killer, so looking good there. There's the setup. She's got natural Dragon Killer, which is really nice when you're doing base form chaining. I know you're going to rarely use her for chaining, but if you want to, she's good at it, so we're doing it. Shift form is classic evocation. There we go. The normal setup. And then Joestar, same thing. He built Dragon Killer in the base form. Got dual wield rods, 300% Dragon Killer. Shift form, all about that Evo damage. So let's get in here and kill it. So the dragon's a little bit tricky because he has permanent, unremovable, non-elemental resistance by 99% when the gauge is up, and it's still 50% even when the gauge is down. So we're going to have to use mostly fire skills on the boss. So we're going to triple Shadow Stab on the body from Shadow. That's going to break the majority of the gauge because it's a Neovision's break. There we go. Rosa should handle the rest of the gauge. Let's go ahead and Radiant Arrows twice. And then Renora will Mirage and hit the boss once with his pistols. That should handle the gauge. Now Terra is going to unlock and double Farega. This is mostly a setup turn because we don't have Podcast unlocked yet, but we're going to in a second. All right, I think Rosa should handle it all the way by herself. Well, by herself with the whole front line to carry the gauge. Okay, gauge is done on turn 1. So Realm's going to go ahead. Let's go ahead and Rod in Peril, and let's Flame Sketch for the Fire in Peril as well. All right. Let's go ahead and do some damage to the body. Oh, not bad. 85%, 15% on the setup turn. Pretty good. All right. So now Terra is going to quad cast Farega. We're going to stay in the base form for chaining for now, because like I said, the body's got huge non-elemental resistance, and it's a little bit irritating. I did do quad cast, right? I'm always concerned that I didn't do the right skill. All right, and like I said, we're going to support chain with Terra and Realm to build the chain quicker. We're going to go ahead and Chaos Wave twice with Realm, and then just refresh Flame Sketch. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start the support chainers, and once the chain is at absolute max modifier, we're going to send our Terras in. So it's a little bit better damage that way. Alright, so we did something like 32% or whatever, which is fine. We'll just reload Renora, and I guess Shadow can technically break the boss. Doesn't really matter, but we can. Alright. Body came back. We'll go ahead and break it in a second. Alright. Let's go ahead and have Renora do his thing. Rosa can do the arrows. Let's see, double prayer, radiance. These break gauges are so irritating. And then Shadow will triple Shadow Stab. That's going to take care of the majority of the gauge. Oh yeah, Shadow. Do your thing. Alright, Terra's going to reload. Okay. Realm can just... let's see here. How long does the Fire in Peril last? 3 more... Oh yeah, the boss will be dead by then. So we will just triple sketch. We'll just triple chain with Realm. Chaos Wave Awakening. Wait for Rosa to finish. We don't want to break. We don't want to break the chain. Go ahead and chain on the body. We brought the body to 20%. I would have liked to not do 20% because that means now the boss has that stupid. Oh, that stupid buff. Can't remove. Would have much rather stop at like 21. Oh well. Let's go ahead and shift and get these heads taken care of. We'll shift and quadruple Chaos Wave. And then now the body's gonna like stop at like 10% or something because of that stupid buff. Yeah, at 20% the threshold, he puts up these unremovable buffs. It's a tremendous headache. That's gonna make us take a turn longer. I'm very sad now. Alright, Chaos Wave Awakened. And we'll just, would you pose for a portrait? Alright, let's go ahead and support chain first, build the modifier. Oh, hey, we got it anyway. Okay, I actually underestimated Terra's Chaos Wave. Even though the boss is 40% or 50% resistant, it still took it out. Okay, so that was pretty good. 4 turns with pure chaining. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, let's jump into another one. So we'll see you guys in a moment. Alright guys, last one for this video. We're going to be going to Scorn of the Beast of the Dark 2, Dark Shiva, Dark Golem. This time we are going to Terra's Roots. We're going for the quick clear. We're going for the turn 1, turn 2 OTK with her LB. So this is going to be the team we're going to use. We're going to use Mont. He's going to be dispelling, covering, and filling LB gauge. He's got passive provoke, full evasion, and charm immunity. Realm for filling LB, imperiling, etc., doing LB damage buff. Terra base form has an auto buff for magic, Mood Maker, and Call of the Wild, so she's ready for her LB on turn 1 with the typical LB build for her shift. And then Rain and Lastwell are dual wielding for Flood. They're just going to be letting us cap. And then Woodsman built me one as well. He is Call of the Wild in the base form, and then the shift form is just all about that LB damage with evocation. So let me bring up my list for Mont, because I don't know Mont's kit very much, but I do know he can dual cast, dispel, and cover on turn 1. Okay, Paladin's Guard and Body Slam is what I want to use. Alright, so we're going to dual cast Body Slam and Paladin Guard on Dark Golem to get rid of that cover. Realm will dual cast. We're going to You're Still Standing to do an LB buff as well as fill LB, and a Flame Sketch for the Imperil. And then Terrors are going to shift, and we're just going to pop that LB right away. It's ready on turn 1 because of Realm. She is a convenient unit. And then Rain will Violent Current along with Lastwell. And we're going to kill Shiva first. So, let's go. Goodbye, Shiva. Nice knowing you. Alright. Thank you, Mont, for covering Golem, because he's pretty mad. Alright, let's go ahead and use Realm to fill up that LB again. I guess we can do Would You Pose for a Portrait and some LB fill, and then Mont will dual cast Rallying Cry. So Rallying Cry, and then Would You Pose for a Portrait, and then we'll just reload everyone. Goodbye, Golem. I guess turn 2 is pretty good for this fight. You could probably do it on turn 1, but, you know. Whatever. Whatever. There it is. Alright, so that's it. Hope it's been enjoyable. Terra chained on Tonberry and Dragon, and she just destroyed Golem and Shiva in 2 turns. Probably could have been 1 turn if I had target swapped with 1 Terras, and each one of them could have OTK'd a different target. But doing that and target changing while chaining is pretty complicated, so turn 2's fine. Anyway, see you guys next time.